What you're looking for is having everything in your home that completely sparks joy for you and makes you feel really, really good about yourself. That's what you're looking for. Hello, I'm Judith Clarkson from Life Sorted. I'm a professional organiser and KonMari consultant, and I'm here today to take you through 6 steps to help you declutter and organise your home for a truly joy-filled life. The first 2 steps are about changing your mindset to have an organised and joy-filled home. And then the next 4 steps are practical steps that you can take to declutter and organise your home. The first step to help you change your mindset is to think about your vision of your ideal current and future lifestyle. This is the most important step. It's far more important than buying any fancy storage containers. I'm going to take you through some questions that you can ask yourself. How do you want your life to feel? Do you want to make space for new people or experiences? What's your current state of health? What's your relationship with money and shopping? I really recommend that you set some time aside to think about these questions. Do this as an exercise at home. Once you've thought of your vision of your ideal current and future lifestyle, document it. Either write it down or create a mood board or draw a picture and stick it up somewhere, maybe on your fridge door, so that you can see it and you can also always refer to it. The next step to help you change your mindset about decluttering and organising your home is to commit yourself. Now, what does that really mean, to commit yourself? You're going to need to think about the time, the energy, and the resources that you're going to need, possibly even money, and then set an end date and work backwards so that you know exactly how much time you need, whether you want to lock in your Saturdays or your day off. So those are the 2 steps to help you change your mindset to declutter and organise your home. The next 4 steps are the practical steps that you can take. It's a common misconception that the easiest way to declutter your home is to choose a drawer or a cupboard or a room. But the trick is actually to gather all of your belongings of the same category and bring them all together. If you're decluttering your shoes, bring your shoes from your front door, from under your bed, from your wardrobe, from your back door, and bring them all together. The first thing you'll notice is exactly how many pairs of shoes you've got. And you'll also notice where you've got duplicates or how many of the same types of shoes you've got. The second thing you'll notice is that once you've completed a category and you've completely decluttered it, you'll be able to tick it off in confidence, knowing that you have covered that whole category. Something you wouldn't have been able to do if you'd been looking at a cupboard or a room with a hodgepodge of different items. So you'll feel so much better about it. I use Marie Kondo's Spark Joy method to help my clients decide what to keep and what to let go of. The great thing about using the Spark Joy method is that it's a positive experience. So how do you decide what really sparks joy for you? Take hold of one of your favourite items of clothing. Something that you really love wearing, that makes you feel really good about yourself every day. Your face lights up. People tell you that you're looking really good. And you know confidently when you're going to wear it that you're going to have a really good day. Then choose something else that you really never like wearing, that always makes you feel really uncomfortable. Maybe some shoes that don't fit, or a pair of trousers that always make you feel too hot, or something that's a colour that really doesn't suit you. That's something you know doesn't spark joy for you. What you're looking for is having everything in your home that completely sparks joy for you and makes you feel really, really good about yourself. That's what you're looking for. Marie Kondo has devised an order to follow which guides us on our decluttering journey. Use these as your signposts, so once you've completed one category, you know exactly which category to move on to. We start with clothes because they're the easiest. We make decisions about what we want to wear every day, so we're used to making decisions about our clothes. We then move on to books, papers, kimono, which is the Japanese word for everything else, and then sentimental items, which we leave till last. They're the most difficult. School books, photographs, holiday souvenirs, theatre programmes. These are all items that hold the most sentimental value to us and have true meaning for us. And they are the most difficult to declutter. By leaving them till last, we'll have honed our ability to determine what sparks joy for us. It helps to have an exit plan of what we're going to do with the belongings that we're letting go of. I suggest you create 4 piles. Keep, donate, discard, and sell. A lot of my clients like to know that the belongings that they're letting go of could be used by other people. There are many different options. Obviously, you can donate things to charity, but there are many different category-specific charities who will come to your home. Some of my favourites are Pens for Kids UK, who will take pens and donate them to children around the world who would struggle to buy them. Another favourite of mine is Tools with a Mission, who will take garden tools and sewing machines and they'll refurbish them to donate them to people in other countries to set up their own businesses. A lot of my clients struggle to let go of items if they've cost them a lot of money and they haven't actually used them. It helps to let go with gratitude. What I mean by this is to thank your belongings for what they've given you. If you've used them, it could be that you're thanking them for the service that they've given you or the joy that they've given you in your life already. If you haven't used the item, it could be that actually you're thanking it for what it's taught you. If you've made an unwise purchasing decision, and you could thank it for teaching you that. You'll then learn in the future to become mindful if you might be thinking about buying an item like that again. The most important point is to let go of your belongings with gratitude between each category. That's the point that you'll be relieved of the burden of the belongings that you own, and that will really help you move on to the next category. Now, the most important thing is also to let go of your items before you buy any storage solutions, because it's at that point that you will know exactly how much and what type of storage you need, because you'll be mindful and conscious of how many belongings you own. So, Thank you very much for listening. I hope you've enjoyed hearing these tips and that you can use them in your own home. If you'd like to learn more, please visit my website, life-sorted.co.uk, where you can read more tips on my blog.